And how did you meet Mr. Depp?
He joined a band that I was in Florida.
And did Depp ever become family?
To me? Yeah.
Bruce Witken, Johnny's friend and fellow bandmate, has stated today that he never liked Dr. Kipper and that he thought Dr. Kipper was a scam and was ripping Johnny off. Bruce first met Johnny when Johnny joined the band Bruce was a part of, and over time the two became family, knowing each other for over 40 years.
And how did you meet Mr. Depp?
He joined a band that I was in Florida.
And did Depp ever become family?
To me? Yeah.
He also said that he and Johnny were best friends until 4 years ago, and in all those years they were friends, he saw Depp getting high occasionally, and that at some point he got concerned for him.
Is there a time that you believe that Mr. Depp needed help with substance abuse?
As a friend, yeah.
He stated that when Dr. Kipper was brought on board to help with Johnny's addiction problems, he found himself worrying over Depp's health because he didn't trust the doctor.
Like I said, I didn't trust this guy.
And were you ever worried about Mr. Depp's health?
Yeah, I mean, I would be, you know.
He said that it was really weird and suspicious that while Johnny was trying to get sober, his doctor still allowed him to take weed and wine with prescription drugs altogether. He said that whenever he met Amber, she was always nice to him, and that in the many years he's known Johnny, Depp has always been romantic with a jealous streak in him.
I think your prior testimony was that you've not observed arguments between Mr. Depp and Amber. Is that correct, or is that wrong?
I've never seen them physically abuse each other.
For all the years that he's known Depp with Amber, he never saw them physically abuse each other. This corresponds with all the testimonies from the many witnesses who have testified in court. Every one of them never personally witnessed the said abuse. They just heard it from Amber. He explained that once Johnny called him around 3 at night asking him to go over to his place, and that all was not well. This was suspicious to Bruce because for all the years he'd known Johnny, he had never received a phone call like this from him. He said he went there and noticed that something had happened even though he had not personally witnessed it.
I got called down there at 3 in the morning and there's the mom up. I mean, it was obviously, to me, something went down. I didn't see anything.
He remembered seeing a bruise on Amber's upper arm where it seemed like someone had grabbed her arms. The bruises didn't look like punch bruises, meaning the picture of a bruised arm that has been used in court wasn't what he saw. He also saw Johnny with a swollen lip during rehearsal. But what really stood out to him was when Johnny had his finger cut, and he was worried because he knew the incident had stemmed from something related to substance abuse, even though Johnny had doctors who are dealing with his drug problems.
Remember what you would have been concerned about?
Just the fact that somehow finger got cut off and he's got doctors around him that are supposed to be making him sober and everything's supposed to be better, and it wasn't.
With this incident in mind, his trust in Dr. Kipper took another low. They might have stopped being friends, but it was pretty clear that Bruce was still fond of Johnny and still cared about him. That's it for this video. See you in the next one.